Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? This Perkins we're here for another video, part 4 of Days of Love. Right now, I don't have my hoodie on. I need my hoodie, but it's a nice gateway to tell y'all we got hoodies, got t-shirts, got whatever you guys want. But that's really about it. Just hoodies and t-shirts. We haven't gone that far yet, so we're back outside. If y'all can see, y'all really can't see because it's really focused on me. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on. Let me see. See? We outside. We outside. God's beautiful nature, God's beautiful earth. We outside in the country. This is what I call the country. Because you know I'm a city boy for life, so this is what I call the country. So we outside in the country, y'all. Listen. Got a bunch of trees and stuff like that. So you know this is the country. Anyway, part 4. Let's get into it, y'all. So one of the best loves out there besides God's love, and that was yesterday, so y'all could just tune into that. So another kickoff for that one. But one of the best loves I think also out there is self-love. Once you start taking care of yourself, once you start loving yourself, no matter who has departed your life, no matter who has left your life, one of the best loves you can do is love yourself. Trust me on that. In my single days, one of the best things that I do, and I'm sorry, there's cars and stuff like that passing by, so that's why you're gonna hear a lot of noise. So I apologize for that. But one of the best things I did in my single days is I always would take myself out, you know, because back in New York, nobody liked me. Back in New York, I don't know why. But back in New York, I was always single, and so one of the things I've always done was I've always take myself out. So whether it be going out to eat, whether it be going out to the movies, whether it be going to go see a show, whatever it be, I always would do that for myself. And that's how I love myself. And that's why I always tell people, if you're single, that's one of the best things you could do is take yourself out, learn about yourself, and maybe like once a month type of thing, or once or twice a month, whatever, you go out and you have a self-care day, whatever that would be for you, whether it's going to go get your feet done, your nails done, your hair done, whatever it may be for you, you go out and do it, you know. Recently there's a song that started popping up, right? And of course there was a song, so there's a new song, but then there was an old song that by Bruno Mars that he said he should have bought his girl flowers and stuff like that. And then Miley Cyrus came out with this song. So naturally, I really didn't hear the whole song. So I'm just hearing the part that the chorus of the song that Miley Cyrus is singing, and I'm like, oh, okay. So they're going back and forth, or it seems like they're going back and forth, right? And of course, that's what everybody says. They're just going back and forth. So naturally, I really didn't listen to the whole song. I only heard the chorus in like TikToks, Instagram, all of that. So I'm like, all right, cool. She could buy her own flowers. She could buy her own stuff. She could buy this. She could buy that. She could buy that. Right? It's no problem. I mean, if you want to hold your hand in public, that's a little weird for me. I mean, buying yourself flowers, I mean, that's perfect. Go ahead and buy yourself flowers. But holding your hand in public, I wouldn't suggest that. People gonna think you crazy. But anyway, so when I went back into it, I was like, you know what? Let me listen to this song one day. So I played the song, and I was like, oh, okay. Now I understand where she comes from. Now I understand what the song is about. Now I understand why you want to hold your own hand. Why I understand why you want to take your own self out. Now I understand why you want to buy yourself flowers. I understand now that I've listened to the whole song. Now I can see where you're coming from. Now I can understand where you're coming from. So if you're not familiar with the song, so she talks about either a break. I think it was a breakup. I don't think it was a divorce, but it was a breakup. Whoever she was with. She broke up with the person, and she's basically telling the person, like, dude, I could take myself dancing if I want to. I could buy myself flowers if I want to. I could hold my hand if I want to. I could feed myself. I could do this. I could do that. She's basically telling the person, like, yeah, you were there, but now since you're not, I don't have to worry about that. But since you're not there, I don't have to figure out how I'm going to do it. because I'm going to do it my own self. I'm going to do it on my own way. I'm going to do it on my own terms. And in fact, the matter is that that's what we need to start to do. You know, once people leave our lives, yes, there's a little sad downtime, like, oh no, why they leave me? I'm just so cute. I'm so perfect. Why? But if somebody left your life, I mean, you gotta look at it as a blessing sometimes. Sometimes you gotta really look at it as a blessing because they weren't. That just means that they weren't for you. That they weren't the right fit for you. That they weren't the right person for you. And now you can advance in life. Now you can do whatever you gotta do in life. Now you can live your best life. If y'all get what I'm saying, because now now, I'm not trying to say that the person was holding you down or hindering you to do what you were supposed to be doing, but I mean, come on now. But when it comes down to it, that's why I say self love is the most second powerful, best love you can even do for yourself, because it's all about taking care of you, taking care of every inch, every possibility of your life, and saying, this is my life, this is my emotions, this is my everything. And I'm going to make sure that I guard that. I'm going to make sure that I take care of that. I'm going to make sure that I guard my heart. I'm going to make sure I guard my soul. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing everything possible for me. So what? They left you, and I know that sounded probably pretty harsh. So what? They left you. So what? That it just seems like your world is crashing just because Bon Fufu is no longer in your life. I understand that, but now is the time to live your better life. Now's the time just to say thank you. Now's the time to say, you know what, I'm glad you left, because now I can take care of me. Now I can start going back to the gym. Now I can start eating healthy. Now I can start living my life right. Now I can start doing all of this because you're gone, and I have no remorse that you're gone. I'm thankful for the time. I'm thankful for every moment that we've had. I'm thankful for all of that. But now is my time. Now is my time. So, self care. Take a self care day, y'all. Take a self care day. Take a self care week. If you got it like that, take a self care week and just say, you know what? I'm just going to take time out for me. I'm going to take a week where I'm just going to go somewhere, relax, hang out, chill out, breathe, calm down, and do whatever I got to do. Make sure my hair is done. Make sure I look good. Make sure um make sure my feet are looking good. My nails are looking good. Make sure that I got on some clothes. Buy yourself some new clothes. If self care, if for you self care is buy yourself new clothes, buy yourself new clothes. If self care is buying some perfume, cologne, go ahead and buy it. Go ahead and do it. You gotta treat yourself. We as individuals, we work. Some of us work a 9 to 5, and we actually got to go into office. Some people stay at home, but yeah, they still work. We ain't going to that one today. But anyway, but a lot of us, we just work and work and work and work and work and work and work, and a lot of times it gets a little tiring. But when you start to take care of you, when you start to live your life for you, once you start to do what you got to do as an individual, you're going to realize that taking care of you is one of the best things you can ever do in your whole entire life. It's just making sure that you're good inside. It's just making sure that you are healthy, whole, complete, alone before you start to go with somebody else. Again, before you start to pick and choose who you want to be into your life. Again, it's before all that. So you're taking care of yourself now. You're making sure you're good now. You're making sure that everything falls in line now. That's what you're doing. And then you could start to say, you know what? Let me give Petey Pablo over here a chance. Let me give Missy down the block a chance. You know, like that's what it's all about. It's all about self care. It's all about saying, you know what, I'm hurting, but I'm gonna take some time out for myself. There's a lot of stuff that I need to get done. Some of us need to go back to counseling. Yes, I said it. Some of us need to go back to counseling or therapy, whatever you want to call it. And don't say shopping is your therapy, because I'm talking about real therapy where you're sitting down, you're talking with somebody, you're telling them everything that went on in your life, you're telling them everything that goes on in your life, you're telling them from start A, which is childhood, up to now your adulthood. That's what therapy counseling is. I'm not talking about shopping. I'm not talking about all of that. I'm talking about real life therapy where you're sitting down with someone and you're really trying to get business done with. So you don't bring in your problems. So you don't bring in everything from the previous into where you're at now, you know, or to the new relationship and stuff. That's what therapy really is. That's what counseling really is. That's why you really got to talk to somebody. It may be a spiritual problem. It may not be a spiritual problem. It may just be a regular problem, whatever. But that's when you go. That's when you're able just to talk to somebody and get it done with. Now, for self care days and stuff like that, one thing like I said, one thing I've done a lot of times for me is I'll take myself out to eat. I'll go to a restaurant, and some people don't like to go to restaurants by themselves. I do. It's nice and peaceful, and I can look at everybody. I don't gotta look. I ain't gotta worry about this type of conversation. I can look at wherever. So a lot of times, you can go to a restaurant by yourself. If you, we ain't going to movies nowadays, are we? Is movies back? Because I know, like now, a movie will be in the theaters and it's on HBO the same day. So I could just stay at home and watch the movie. So why would I go out to a movie? You know, but I love the popcorn. That's why I would go. So, so take yourself out. Whether you're going out to eat, whether you're going to a movie, getting some popcorn, getting those nice little pretzel bites and stuff like that. Um, Whatever it is, start to take care of you and start to get to know you more. Because once you start to get to know you more, things start to get a little better, and it's not hairy. It's not, any crazy type of stuff. But you start to get to know who you are once you start to take care of you and work on you. Um, and that's what we need to start to do is start to work on us and start to say, you know what, I'm I'm trying to get into my own life so I can know who I am, you know. And that's what we do. That's what as individuals we need to start to do. Even if you're in a relationship, even if you're married, just take time for yourself. Take time for you so you can be a better person to your person, you know. Take time for you, and that's the most important thing. You got to learn how to take time and manage time for yourself. All right. Stay tuned for day number 5 coming up. Perkins Souls. I'll see y'all next time. T-shirts, sweatshirts are available. Let me know what you want. Message me if you want to see something else. If you want to know something else, message me and say, hey, I want to see more of this. I want to see more of that. And just let me know down in the comment section, all right? Take care, y'all. Peace and love. I'll be seeing y'all next time for day number 5, all right? Take care, y'all.